of our fallen vets puts the day into context, certainly for me, and I think for many of us. So I'd like to say to our distinguished visitors, our civic leaders, our citizens, and most importantly our veterans, thanks for coming out and taking time to share in this ceremony. Ono, thank you. What an honor it is to come out and address the crowd today. I appreciate the invite to come out. It was very nice of you to do that. To Mrs. Hall and to friends, thank you for sharing. Those are very touching stories, and really, like I say, put what we're doing here today into context and about how special it is that we live in such a special country, that special people go out and defend us this way, our veterans. Today I appreciate the opportunity to address you on this most important of special days, what I call Veterans Day. And it's special because as I look at this, no generation in this country has ever been spared the responsibility of defending our freedoms and securing our liberties. This is true back then as it is today. And so it's fitting that we take a pause, we stop, we recognize, to thank and honor our veterans for their sacrifice and their service. For it's because of them that we enjoy many rights. And we just exercised that right on Tuesday. We're getting to exercise it right now by speaking. And it is for them, it is because of them that we have these rights. And so I was asked today to ask, what does Veterans Day mean to me? And it means many things. And Ona said I have to keep it kind of short, so you're probably thankful for that, sitting out here in the wind. But so I tried to distill it down to 3 themes, if you will. And that is gratitude, inspiration, and thankfulness. I'm grateful, as I sit here today, to the millions and millions of veterans who rose their hand to defend and support the Constitution of this country, who've donned the uniform to serve our nation and go to protect our rights. You know, throughout the founding of our country, through 2 world wars, Cold War, conflicts in Korea, Vietnam, and ongoing operations in the Middle East that continue today, veterans have always been there. They have rose to the calling, didn't ask why. They went out there and accomplished the work, did difficult tasks, did our nation's business. And frankly, it's a privilege to stand alongside these giants for what they've done and for the country that they produced and defended that we get to enjoy today. And I just say thank you. Thank you very much. I will also say that I'm inspired. Not only inspired by what our veterans have done before us, but also what I would call the next generations of veterans, the young men and women who are now joining our ranks. I have the absolute privilege to lead and serve with them at Vance Air Force Base. And I can tell you that these young men and women, without a doubt, are awesome. They are awesome. They're smart, they're talented, they're motivated, they're dedicated to do our nation's work. Whether it's teaching our young officers how to fly, whether it's our young officers learning how to fly, whether it's our airmen caring for us at the clinic, our sergeants taking care of the logistics, across the base, they give 100%. They give 100% because they're dedicated to our mission, they're dedicated to their fellow airmen, and they're dedicated to our country. And as I sit back and I watch this happen, and I do very little to actually make it happen because they just do it, I'm most of all very thankful for their commitment. Their commitment for what our country stands for, their commitment for what our military does to protect our nation, and their commitment to their brothers in arms. You know, it takes a special person willing to risk their lives in the defense of the nation. You know, these young men and women have written a blank check. They've written a blank check to their country and their fellow citizens because they believe in what we have here is so special. So that inspires me. And that is is what we have in our ranks today. And finally, I'm thankful. I'm thankful, number one, for the families and the friends that support our veterans for what they do. Because they too endure tremendous sacrifices that we've heard already today. They're there to raise the families, to make sure the graduations happen, to make sure life goes on, while our veterans are deployed and go out and serve in conflicts around the globe, while they serve long hours at work, and sometimes, unfortunately, die in the call of duty. So our families are always there to support that, and I'm thankful for that. And I'm also thankful for the outpouring of support from our country and its citizens to our veterans. The appreciation and respect given to vets is fantastic, as seen by the folks in this audience today. And I thank you. Whether it's a thanks downtown for our service, going out to help us, another veteran in need, or to hold special ceremonies such as this, I think we can all be proud of the country we live in, who pays respect to its veterans and for what they have done. And frankly, I'm thankful for all of you in the audience today for what you've secured for us that those of us in service today get to enjoy. For we do stand on the shoulder of giants, and the giants are veterans in the audience today. So in conclusion, just let me say that me and my family are so lucky to live in this great country and share in the many blessings that it provides us. And we could not enjoy this life that we have if it wasn't for the men and women who have volunteered to protect this country. So simply thank you. Thank you for all of you've done and all that you're doing to make this such a great country. I appreciate your time. Thank you.